What if the sun went out? What would happen to Earth? Have you ever wondered what would happen to our planet if the sun suddenly disappeared? In this video, we will explore the potential consequences of such an event, from the immediate consequences on the Earth's atmosphere to the long-term consequences for life. So please sit back and relax. Before we dig in, remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Let's start. Consider yourself on a safari journey in the heart of Africa. The sun beats down on the savannah as you gaze at the majestic wildlife around you. Its warmth and brightness brighten even your darkest days, making you feel energized and ready to face the day ahead. But then the sun vanishes from the heavens. Total blackness falls, leaving you and the animals confused and terrified. This may appear to be science fiction, but it is thought-provoking. Have you ever considered how important the sun is to exist on Earth? Do you know that the sun is a vast celestial body vital to our solar system? It has a mass approximately 333,000 times that of Earth and emits massive amounts of energy, equal to 100 billion hydrogen bombs per second. It may shock you that the sun's massive gravitational pull is responsible for keeping all 8 planets in their elliptical orbits. Furthermore, the sun's heat helps keep the Earth's temperature stable, allowing for liquid water, a necessary component for life. So, if you ever wonder what would happen to our solar system if the sun abruptly vanished, let us explain. Einstein's theory of general relativity shows that gravity is not immediate. It travels at the speed of light. Want to know something even more astounding? Even though the sun is about 93 million miles away, its light reaches us in only 8 minutes, so the impacts of the sun's disappearance would not be felt until 8 minutes later. Yeah, you heard that correctly. As a result, we would see the sun shining in the sky for 8 minutes after it vanished. Not to mention that we would be unaware of the approaching doom. But despite the foreboding darkness, there is still a little hope. The power stays on and the city remains illuminated for now. Even the planets, including Jupiter, will be visible for more than an hour after the sun is set. People may believe that they can adapt to this new reality at first, but the full impact of the situation will soon become apparent. The absence of sunlight would have disastrous effects. Most small plants would perish within days, but this is only the beginning. Photosynthesis would cease without the sun's life-giving energy, and plants would be unable to create food. This would be catastrophic for animals that depend only on plants for food. Food and water shortages would cause chaos in days, as people and animals struggle to live. The situation would be terrible in areas where agriculture is the primary food source. People would be forced to find alternative food sources if they could not produce crops. While hunting and fishing may provide some relief, the sudden increase in demand for these resources may result in overhunting and overfishing, worsening the issue. But what about temperature? Do you know that the average surface temperature on Earth will drop to 32 degrees Fahrenheit in 1 week and then fall to a bone-chilling minus 150 degrees Fahrenheit by the end of the first year? So, what could you expect? The oceans will become icy as the Earth cools, turning our world into a frozen wasteland. However, there is a silver lining to this bleak scenario. Like deep lakes in winter, the ocean's top would freeze, leaving a liquid ocean beneath. If humans survive this catastrophic event, they only hope to seek refuge near geothermal vents in the ocean bottom. These vents emit heat from the Earth's core, giving warmth to otherwise a lifeless void. However, it would be difficult for humans to live near geothermal vents on the ocean bottom because it would be dark, cold, and isolated. It is unknown how long humans could live in such harsh conditions. But here's the good part. Some organisms, such as certain bacteria and animals, already survive in these harsh environments without sunlight. They live by absorbing energy and nutrients from geothermal vents, which provide a constant supply of heat and nutrients. These organisms are known as chemotropes and could survive for billions of years after the sun dies, but that's only possible if the geothermal vents stay active. Interestingly, the bleak frozen world left behind after the sun's disappearance resembles some of Jupiter's icy moons, which are thought to contain extraterrestrial microbial life. This demonstrates life's incredible resilience and its ability to survive in the most hostile environments. That's not all. The idea of Earth's motion in space can be confusing. Our planet is continuously in motion, rotating on its axis and traveling at an incredible 67,000 miles per hour around the sun. This implies that Earth travels nearly 19 miles per second while racing through space. Would Earth continue to move through space or halt if the sun abruptly disappeared? To figure this out, we must consider how motion and gravity work. As we all know, the sun's gravitational pull maintains Earth in orbit around it. Without this pull, Earth would be free to move in a straight line in whatever direction it was going when the sun went out. However, because the Earth is already moving at such a breakneck pace, it will continue on that path until something else stopped. Consider swinging a rock on a rope to illustrate this. When you let go of the string, the rock flies away from you in a straight path. This is precisely what would happen. The planet would continue to move in a straight path away from where the sun has been. Don't be alarmed when we tell you that without any obstacles, the Earth would take roughly 43,000 years to travel the 4.3 light-years to the nearest star, Alpha Centauri. So, when we consider the vastness of time, Earth would have traveled 100,000 light-years, the length of the Milky Way galaxy, in 1 billion years. That is something. It is worth noting that the Milky Way includes an estimated 100 billion stars and a billion black holes, both of which have the potential to pull Earth into its orbit. Whatever happens, the prospect of Earth's journey through the cosmos without the sun is a fascinating and thrilling idea. That's all, folks. The thought of the sun going out is a frightening idea, undoubtedly. However, it's intriguing to think about what might happen to our planet and the possibility of discoveries and adventures in space. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe to our page for more exciting what-if scenarios and discussions, and hit that like button. And as always, thanks for tuning in.